Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Hello, welcome. Oh gosh, I don't have anything good for a giddy out here, I just realized. That's going to be a problem. Well. What can I find? How are you guys doing? Hi, Junk Collector Pro. How are you? Sugar. All right. Good. I'm glad. That's awesome. All right. So cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start a givey. Da, da, da. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be. It's probably going to be some Garfield comics that I got. They're from the 1990s, and they're all cut like out of the newspaper, and they're in amazing condition. And so it'll probably be either some color ones or black and white ones. I have like a whole bunch of them. So it'll probably be a handful of those for my givey. And then we're going to do a bundle show today. So if you've never done a bundle show with me before, basically what I'll do is I'll show an item on screen and I'll let you know how much it is. And then if you would like that, just claim it in the chat. You can say like me or mine or I want or whatever you can get in there. And then I will start a bag for you. And when you're ready to check out, you let me know. I will put everything that it's in your bag. I will weigh it. And then I will give you one price to check out with. And it'll be like a buy it now on the screen. Also, if you have to leave before you can tell me you want to check out, then what I will do is I will add everything up for you and weigh it, and then I will make a listing and I will send it to you after the show so you can go in and buy it after the show. So it works out really well, even if you do have to leave kind of early. You should still be able to get all the goodies that you want without too much trouble. So I do have some paper today. I have a lot of trim, some really cool older trim that I got at some estate sales recently. I also went to a creative reuse store recently and got a few things that were really fun and kind of cool. So I wanted to share those with you guys. And if there's anything in particular you want to see, let me know. I'm happy to show it if I have it. I only have a couple stamps and a couple dies. Everything else is more embellishments or paper. I do have a couple stencils. I got some fabric to share. So it's really a good mix of junk journaling and card making crafting goodies as well. So yeah, just let me know if there's anything that you want to see that is that I haven't shown, and I will do that. If I have it, I will show it. So the first thing I'm going to show are these Sharpies. This is just a brand new set of Sharpies. I'm just going to do them for $2. There's 5 of them in here. It's the cool like fun colors. Does anybody want these for $2? Mm, 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 mm. All right, no problem. We'll put those up there. I also have this really cool stencil. So this is an Alice in Wonderland stencil. I did get this from Emu though, so keep that in mind. It is kind of big. It's like an 8.5 by 11, 8 by 10. Does anybody want this stencil for $2? It says we're all mad here, and that's Alice down here. You can see her. She's kind of like wearing a crown or whatever. So it's kind of cool. I like to use big stencils in junk journals because sometimes I have pages, like the backs of pages, and I hate doing like little stencils because then you have to do like tons of them to like cover it. So I also got this set of some junk journal bits from Tim Holtz. So this was actually, you could use these rulers as a binding on a junk journal, and so that's why they come with the screws and the nuts and everything. So these are old. I think these are from 2013. So these are 13 years old now. Does anybody want these for $2? They're kind of fun and cool. I like them. They could be fun as like just pieces added to the front of your journal or something. Also, I found these the binder rings. So these were he used to sell the like the fronts of the books you could make, and you could use them with binder rings. So I also have these guys. Does anybody want these for $2? These I think are also, these are from 2011. These are actually even older. So they're 15 years old. So absolutely. Okay, let's see. I also have these really fun. So there's also be a little bit of ephemera in today's show because I do have some ephemera that's been kind of bleeding over into my craft area. So I have some of these like letter dividers that you use in like a file. They also do come with a few pieces of like extra ephemera because there are a few cards in here that I didn't take out. I got these at an estate sale, and I use these as junk journal covers, or I use them as inserts, or you can use them as pockets. So I didn't know if anybody wanted these. I think there's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 8 of them here. Does anybody want all 8 of these for $2? They're also a cool green color, which I think is cool. Like they're not just manila, like they're a nice, like cool kind of green color. So I thought they were kind of fun. All right, awesome. I also found this kit. So this is a kit of rubber stamps for, it's got pansies, and it says that they're Victorian pansies. I'm not really sure, you know. It looks like there's like one missing from this. I did get this at an estate sale and there was one missing. So it's got like some really fun shapes in here. It does have like the little girl there, which is very Victorian looking. It also does come with this black ink pad. I can't verify the black ink. It looks like they were never used, or at least maybe only the one that's missing was used, maybe. I think for the most part, the rest of them are pretty clean from what I remember. So does anybody want this whole set for $3? It also comes in this really cool box, which I think you could totally use this box as ephemera. Like I would absolutely cut this apart and use it as ephemera. These are from 1995 and they're from the United Kingdom. So anybody want these for 4? And congratulations to the Givey winner, Kristen, I think. That's a new name for me. So thank you for joining and entering. All right, no problem. It's over. I found these cute little stamps at I think this was also an estate sale. I found these really cute ones. It also comes with a thing so you can make the balloon like 3D, which is really cute. It shows you how to do it here on the back. So does anybody want these stamps for $3? These are brand new. I love elephants, so that was initially why I was like so drawn to them. Inky Antics is still in business. And they do make stamps still, but not as many as they used to. I think they do a little bit more mixed media now, but anyone interested in these for 3? So there's a date on these, but I don't think I see one. Oh, 2013. So these are also 2013. So 13 years old, a teenager. Let me see here. Okay. I also have these 2 Zutter products. So Zutter is a machine that makes books like a cinch machine. And so these are the covers that they release. They're basically just 2 like pieces of like really thick chipboard. And these I think are 6x6. Yeah, 6x6. So does anybody want both of these for $2? This is, you can make them into anything. Obviously, you don't have to have a Zutter machine to do this. Like you could do it with a cinch, or you could obviously use them, cover them, and then make them into a junk journal without doing the cinching part. Like it's really just really strong chipboard, and it's really good, like just really good shape. So does anybody want both of these for $2? There's 4 sheets of the 6x6 in here because there's 2 in each package. So you get 4 sheets. Alrighty, no problem. All right, let's see. I also have this set of ephemera from Cartabella for $2. This is the frames and tags from Season's Greetings. This one is one that kind of looks a little 50s-ish. It's got some really fun things there on the back. Does anybody want this one for 2? I know it's not Christmas. I know we're not really in Christmas crafting mood yet, but I also have this really cool background die. This is from Pink Fresh. It's pretty new. It's called Summer Blooms, and this is what comes out of it. So this is what you get out of the dies. You get all kinds of clouds and leaves and flowers. The sun is really neat. You get all kinds of cool things to come out of this. Does anybody want this one for $3? Originally 20. But it's really pretty. You can get a lot of nice pieces out of this to add to things. I like this the shape of the sun too. It's like a really nice shape. I think it looks really cool. I do think it coordinates with a stamp set. I don't have the stamp set. I only have the die. All right, no problem. I also have this gift card die. So you're welcome. Thank you, Kristen. So this is a gift card holder die. So you basically cut it and then you fold it obviously on the lines. It comes with this cute little bow that you can also put on top. And it also comes with a thanks here that you can put on the front if you want to. You can insert these into your into a card, or you can also use these as pockets in your junk journal. Easy to make pockets in your junk journal. So does anybody want this one for $3? I like that. I think it's cool. I think I love having the ability to make pockets with die cuts because I hate making like making pockets is drives me crazy. So I'd rather do it this way. So whenever I can make a die, use it in multiple ways, that's always a really happy accident for me. So I also have some cool vintage appliques. So these are a little bit more on the ephemera side, but I thought these were so neat. Um, they are, I think, iron on. But obviously you can put them on however you want. They're all 100% cotton. So I have three different ones. So it would be $2 each for them. So I have this really cute kitty one with the little heart up here. So that one is $2. Then I have this really cute birdie one with the butterflies. And then I also have this angel one that kind of has like an like Americana feel. So if anybody wants any of those for $2, you can let me know. They're really cute. They're nice size. Like that's like a probably good like 3-4 inches tall. So it's like it would be something you could put on the cover of a journal and it would pretty much take up the entire cover. So alrighty, I'm gonna move these out of the way. I also have this book of papers. This is a 6x8 paper pad by Draper James. I used a couple pages out of here, but not that many. I think literally two. So it was a 48 sheet pad, so it should still be about 46. And it's otherwise brand new. Does anybody want this for $3? They are single sided, but they're a nice weight. They're not super heavy, but it's better than like regular paper weight, you know. So, all right, no problem. I also have this brand new one. This is from Fancy Pants Designs, and this one just has a lot of fun stuff in it. It's 24 sheets. It's called the Boardwalk, and it's double sided, so it's got some really fun, like retro-y looking designs. It looks like every page has the skates on one side, or maybe not. Maybe it's just a couple. But it's really cool looking with the boardwalk and stuff, and it's got like these old bathing suits and like all kinds of stuff. You can see the things here. It's very cool. I have the ice cream, kind of Jersey Shore feel. Does anybody want this for $3? It's 6x8. All right, no problem. I also have this Mickey one. This is Simple Stories Mickey. This one is Say Cheese Classic Mouse. So this is like a kind of goes along with like Steamboat Willie. And this one is also $3. It's brand new, 6x8, 24 papers. These are also double sided. Sorry, I can't really get in there because it is completely brand new and closed, but they are all double sided sheets. And this is what they look like. You can see here. So you do have some with Mickey and Minnie on there. You do have some with like the hearts on there and the music notes and stuff like that. You do have some cut aparts with tags. So there are quite a few. Anybody want this one for 3? All right, no problem. I also have this really cool fabric. Again, this is Christmas, which I know we're not really into right now, but it's 3 pieces of 12 by 22-inch cotton, and they're all coordinating. And they're so like, I don't know, I just love the way that they look. So this one here has joy on it. It's got like a cool beehive and like all this fun stuff. I think it's this garden blessings, maybe. Yes, it's garden blessings. And then there's one here with Santa on it. And then there's one here that's a little bit more like just holly and like vines kind of twined together. So you get all 3 of them. Does anybody want this for $2? I thought they were fun because it's not a ton of fabric, but like it's enough fabric that you could definitely do probably like 2 things with it. So, you know, you don't have to buy like a million pieces, but I also like the look of it because it's very obviously like retro and kind of cottage core. I think these are from the 90s, honestly. I'm not 100% sure though. But these are older for sure. All right. I also have this, I think this is a yard of fabric. Let me see if maybe I did a half a yard. This might be a half a yard of fabric. It's this beautiful cotton. It is from Joann's. It's keepsake calico, and I love it. I love all these colors on here. So it's like a half a yard, and it's like 44 inches. Does anybody want this for $2? It's so pretty. I love how pretty it is. All right, awesome. And then I do also have this one. Let me see what this one was measured at. I think this one has a little bit of a piece taken out of it because I did use some of it. And I also did get it at an estate sale. So Yeah, so this one's about 14 inches wide and it does have a chunk taken out down here on the bottom, but it's really cool. It kind of looks like Seuss, but it's not Seuss, but it's basically like all these like ABC and like it's got like E is for elephant and B is for butterfly. And it's got like all these fun designs and stuff on it. Does anybody want this one for $1? I think it's so pretty. I think it really looks like Seuss, but it's not Seuss. I can't remember how I figured that out, but it's not. But yeah. Great. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I found these really cool decoupage papers at this last estate sale I went to. So I got a couple of them and I kept a couple for myself. But these basically are like you can definitely cut all these apart and then use them as decoupage in different areas. So this one is very garden core, obviously. It's got a lot of like gardening stuff here you can see. But these are like big sheets. They're like I think they're like 18 by something or 24 by 36. So it all comes on like one sheet. And then you can basically like cut all these pieces out and use them to decoupage. It even shows you here like they're using basically Mod Podge. They use these a lot for furniture because they were like a little bit bigger pieces, or like you can see they did a mailbox here. But basically it's just the idea of having these like larger pieces to do kind of wherever you know, kind of want. So here's one this one was already open. It's not been used, but it was open. So you can see there's like varying sizes here, which is really cool. And so you definitely could use these in a journal, or, you know, decoupage onto like a master board or something. So they're definitely not too big for like what a lot of us would use them for. But they've got some fun birds and flowers in here. So there's a bird one, and then there's the one here with the like the gardening stuff. So does anybody want either of these for $2? Welcome in, everybody. We're doing a bundle show today. So I'm showing off some crafts and ephemera that I'm destashing. So I'm going to show the item and let you know what the price is. And if you're interested in claiming it, you can just say me or mine in the chat. And I will go ahead and start a bag for you. And then when you're ready to go, I'll add up all your stuff. And then we will check you out. And you'll have everything in one major purchase. So it won't be a ton of little ones. So yeah, so either one of these would be $2. They are complete, even though this one was open. It wasn't used. So. All right, let me move those to the side real quick. Let's see here. Okay, I have these really fun felt borders. I had a pink one and I used a lot of the pink one. So these are really fun felt borders. They're like, it's pretty wide. It's like 3 inches wide, I think, about. I've used these as pockets too. I think these are both complete. I don't think they've been used at all. So does anyone want both of these for $2? These are really fun. So it's just felt. It is see-through felt. Let me see if one of them's open. Yeah, this one was open. So and basically you can cut it to whatever length you want. It doesn't have anything on it as far as like sticking. So you would just have to stick it with your you know, with glue or whatever. It looks like they cut a little piece off of this one. You can cut these apart. I have cut them apart before and used the flowers in certain spots. So yeah, so there's both of these. Does anybody want both of these for $2? You get the purple and the green, which would be fun to mix together. You could make like the green leaves green, you know, that would be kind of cool. And they're 3 feet long each, and it looks like they're complete. So I would guess they're both still 3 feet long. All right, not a problem. Thank you guys. Let's see what else we got over here. I love this page kit. I have this adorable page kit that I found. It is from K& Company. This is definitely old. It says six 12 by 12 sheets. It comes with the grand adhesions and the alphabet stickers here. And it comes with some borders and stuff as well. So you can see those. And then it comes with the sheets here. This is from, I don't know if there's a date on this actually. It's old though. This has got to be old. But it's called Tommy's Toys paper kit. So it comes with like some really fun like toy things with all the stuff like that. So it is complete. It's brand new. So does anybody want this for $3? Comes with 6 sheets, the adhesions, the letter stickers, and then also the borders and stuff, which are stickers. All right, no problem. Thanks, guys, for looking at those. I also have these two. I know, again, this is Halloween, and we're not really in Halloween mode yet, but just in case, I have these 2 sets of Halloween ephemera. So these are like acrylic Halloween, which is kind of cool. They're like almost like acrylic buttons. These are from 2009. And these are also from 2009. They're both from Making Memories. So they call them epoxy, but it's basically like, acrylic or resin or whatever. Does anybody want both of these for $3? They're very cool. This one has like all of the little image. Sorry, it's not focusing very well. There we go. So we've got like the skull and we've got like a lollipop in there and there's like a witch and the candy cane and stuff. So there's a lot of cool things in these. And then this one just spells a few words. It has like boo, spooky, trick or treat it has in there. So it's kind of cool. All right, no problem. I also found these. So this is a memory journal essentials kit from 49 Market, which if you haven't used 49 Market products yet, I highly recommend. It's amazing. These are brand new. So this one is, it comes with a 6x8 composition notebook with 8 heavyweight pages, and then it comes with a pocket folder and a sheet of assorted label stickers. So it basically comes with everything you need to kind of start a base of a journal, and then you kind of build off of there. So I have one in this like bluish color, which is called Mariner, and then I have one in the gray, which is called Pewter. So does anybody want either of these for $5 each? These are current. They're selling these right now. So I think they retail for like $9, I think. So is anyone interested in either one for 5? I love things that are a base for something so that I can start from a base and then build on it. Like obviously you can cover the cover with whatever you want. You don't have to make it look like a composition book. So that's one of the reasons why I grabbed them because I thought they were cool and I like the different color ideas too. So, all right, cool. Thank you guys for looking at those. All right, let's see what we got here. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Okay. Um, oh yeah. Oh, that's okay. I do have this giant pack of chipboard. So this comes with 22 pieces, which includes the binder rings, and then it comes with all these chipboard pieces. So you get 8 chipboard pages, 6 small pages, 2 envelopes, and 6 binder rings. And this is amazing. Obviously, you can use the chipboard for whatever you want. You can do whatever you want to this. It's great for mixed media. Does anybody want this whole pack for $5? This is pretty heavy. I do have reduced shipping on, so you'll only pay $9.21 for shipping, but this probably will hit your shipping mark. So just keep that in mind. It is a little on the heavy side. Let's see here. Oh, I found some more dies and a few more stamps and a few more fun things. Oh, alrighty. I also have this pack of doilies, which doilies always come in handy. These are white ones. It was open, so there's probably a couple missing. But does anybody want this for $1? This pack of doilies? Alrighty. I also have this die. This is actually a Disney die. It says Magic, and it's got like the Mickey heads on it there. So does anybody want this for $3? All right. I have this die too, which is brand new, and this is the one that you can make a circle, and you can flip through it so it has different answers. So it can say like "Have a magical birthday," "Have a great birthday," like all these different words, which is really cool. There is a video to show you how to do this on this is Crafter's Companion, so of course they have a video to show you how to do it. I don't think it's that difficult, honestly, but it does come with like all the die pieces you need, and then it also comes with the stamps you need to do the different pieces. So does anybody want this one for $5? This one is brand new. It's really cool. Especially if you're looking for something new to do with cards. Like I'm always looking for something different to do with cards. So, alrighty. Let me see here. I also have this set of stamps. These are brand new from Gerda Steiner, and I love all these little guys. Again, I know this is Halloween, and we're not quite there yet, but I thought these Halloween stamps were so cute. Does anybody want these for $3? These are brand new. I love this little doggy with the thing in his mouth. So all right, no problem. I have this set, which is stamps and dies. So this comes with stamps and the outline dies. Again, it's just Christmas, but these little guys are so cute. And it's from CC Designs. Does anybody want both of these for $4? You get the stamps and the outline dies, so you won't have to fussy cut. It does come with outline dies too, I think, for the wording. Maybe not. Maybe it only comes for the creatures and the Christmas tree. I thought it came. Yeah, it must be. So does anybody want both of these for 4? All right. I also have this giant stamp, which comes with the outline and like the full flood color for happy birthday. This is from La La Land. I love La La Land. I have a lot of their stamps in my space. But does anybody, Debbie, which one did you want? Did you want this happy birthday one or did you want the CC Designs? The CC. Okay, you got it. Great. Let me go ahead and start a bag for you and write that down so we can make sure we keep track of everything. Thank you so much. All right, Debbie. All right, and I said 4 for those, and we'll start a bag for you. All right. Debbie Taff. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so the happy birthday ones I was showing. These are, I think, did I say a price for these? $3 for these ones. These stamps are huge, which is awesome because then you don't have to do anything else on the card except stamp on the stamp on it. So quick and easy. That's what I like for these. Okay, let me see what else we got here. Uh, oh, I had this stamp block from the Dollar Tree. Does anybody want this for $1? It's just a little stamp block. Okay, let's see here. All righty. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm pulling out a few other things here. I have this box of letter beads, and it does also come with some string here to make bracelets with. Does anybody want this giant box here of letter beads for $3? I did use some of these, but I also put some in here that were from another set. So there's quite a bit in there still, as you can see. I don't think there's any letter that's like missing or anything. So nerdy nurse, you bet. Let me go ahead and start a bag for you as well. Nerdy nurse. Vintage. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nerdy Nurse. And I saw someone bought something from my bin earlier. I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. Okay, awesome. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Okay, I found this awesome set of chipboard that oh good. These are all chipboard pieces and they're all like kind of like labels or kind of cool like tabs and tags. Does anybody want this for $3? There's quite a few in here. Yeah, we're bundling, so it'll be all at the end. So when you're ready to check out, if you have to leave early or anything, like let me know, and I will go ahead and bundle for you. Yeah. Debbie, you got these. You bet. I'll put these in your bag. Thank you so much. Awesome sauce. Thank you. Yep, no problem. Okay, let me see. Hold on one sec. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I do also have these adorable paper die cut stickers. I think I used like one of these for a project and then didn't use any more. They are stickers. They do stick as far as I know. So does anybody want these for $2? These are current at Hobby Lobby right now, so you can get them there. All right. And then I also do have these wooden bows. Again, I used like one or two of these for a project. Does anybody want these for $2? Nerdy nurse, you got it. Stencils. I have one stencil that I know of right in front of my face, but it's an 8x10 stencil. And then I have, let me see, hold on. I might have another one, but let me see. I know I have a couple embossing folders, but I don't know if I have any more stencils. I did a big stencil destash not too long ago, and so I don't have that many left. Mm, I don't think so, Debbie, that I can see, but that doesn't mean I don't have them. I just can't see them right in front of my face at this moment. I do have this little screen printing kit, which kind of looks like a stencil to me. It's kind of the same concept, except it's supposed to be for clay, but you can use it on anything you want. So basically, you would just lay this over whatever you're stenciling, and then just put your ink or whatever over it. So does anybody want this for $2? It also comes with the cool squeegee, which is really nice. It's a really nice squeegee, actually. You bet, Debbie. Thank you so much. Ugh, go. Awesome. All right. I'm in a new setup for summer, you guys. So bear with me as I figure it out still. I also have this alcohol ink. So this is just a brown alcohol ink. I got this on sale at Joann's. It's by Marabou. I don't know this brand very well, but obviously it's just, it's an alcohol ink like any other. So does anybody want this one for $2? Alrighty, no problem. Let me go ahead and move that to the side. Let me move that out of the way. This is the one stencil I do have, Debbie. I don't know if you saw this one in the beginning. I showed it right at the beginning. It's basically an Alice in Wonderland one. It is from Emu though, so just keep that in mind. I'm doing it for $2. It's basically like an 8x10 size stencil. It's pretty big, so it won't necessarily work for all people, and I understand that completely. So yeah, okay, no problem. Let me grab that for you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I also have this really cool embossing folder. Let me see if I can put this under something so you can see it better. Let's see if that will show it. So this is a really cool, this is a Doris embossing folder with the really cool, dress forms on it. So does anybody want this one for $2? This is a really cool stencil. Or I'm sorry, embossing. It's embossing folder, Debbie, not a stencil. Sorry. I didn't mean to say stencil. All right. You got it. So that's what it looks like without, but you can still see the dolls on there or the forms on there, which is really cool. Okay. This is a cloth book cover. I was going to use this as the cover to a journal, but I honestly have like 5 of these. This is from Japan. I got it from Andrea. It does have like pockets here, so you could slide a journal into it. So you could also use it that way. Or I was actually going to sew it and like sew a signature in here and then use the sides as pockets basically, and then maybe sew or applique something to the front. So does anybody want this for $1? It's kind of a navy. I don't think it's black. Maybe it is black. Kind of hard to tell with the lighting. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I guess it is black. Yeah, it is black. So it does. It also comes with like the reader string thing you can put in there, and like the pockets and stuff are cool. So does anybody want that for $1? It's made of material. Let me see if it says on here in English what it's made of. Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't think it's plastic. I think it is actually material because I think you could also put heat transfer vinyl on it. Like it's definitely, yeah, you could definitely put like vinyl on this. Like it's not gonna melt basically. It also has like the little flap so you can like put it over the side of the book, but you could also technically like you could like tack this down and use it as a pocket or something. So you bet, Debbie. Let me put that in your bag for you. I got a lot of these from Andrea and I kept a few of them, but then I had a couple that I was like, I'm never gonna use them all. So I was like, I'll get some I'll just keep them for and see if anybody else needs them or wants them. There we go. Oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to hit you. Alrighty, that was a 1. Okay. Awesome sauce. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I also have a hole punch randomly. Does anybody want this for $1? It's brand new in the package. It's just a single hole punch. All right, no problem. I also have these 2 sets of really cute like faux suede stickies. Like they're called flowers. These are really cool. Does anybody want both of these for $2? Come with 6, and they are technically sticky, but you could, I would probably give them a little bit of a reinforcement, but I think they're kind of fun looking. So, all right, no problem. Thank you. Thanks for looking at those guys. All right, let me see here. I have a kit of some of my digital papers from Pinkoween, which we did last summer, and Hollow and fall. So I have some cutout pieces in here that I had already fussy cut, like with the ghost and the raft and everything. And then I also have some full sheets of these are some tags I put together with some different shapes. And then I have these really cute cat tags. And then I have some of the dolls for Halloween, and then also some of the dolls here, so you can cut the clothes out, and then the clothes are a different color, and you can paper piece them together. So you can do different clothes, and then you can also do like different skin tones if you don't want to color them. And then there's some more tags here, more cat tags. These papers were professionally printed like at Staples. Here's some more tags with different animals, some more tags, and then some more cat tags as well, and some more tags there. So I think there's about 10 pages in here. Does anybody want all of these for $4? Debbie, you want these? You bet. Oof. And then, like I said, there are some extra pieces down here as well for the summer Halloween theme we did last year for one of the, I think we did it for a train. But yeah, so thank you so much, Debbie. I appreciate that. Okay. Let me see. Thank you. I also have these really cool chipboard wings. They're like angel wings. So does anybody want these for $1? I think there's 3 sets in here, so there's 6 total. You could put these on the doll stamps, or you could put them on, really anything you wanted to. But does anybody want those for $1? Debbie, you want these too? You bet. Okay, awesome. And again, I know it's Christmas, so we're not really into that right now, but I do have a leftover Christmas grab bag here with some paper in it and with also some ephemera in it. It's also got a few tags in it that I made last year that I just never ended up making into anything else. It's got some 6x6 paper. It's got some other cutouts and die cuts in it. There's, just a few pages in there. There's also some bows in there that were pre-made, and some other just a general ephemera in here. You can see there's some chipboard pieces down there. Does anybody want this bag for $2? Let me see. Okay. Alrighty, thank you guys for looking at that. Is anyone interested in trim? And when I say trim, I mean trim like this, or like this, or like this, like the fabric ribbon trim. Okay. As I didn't want to pull it out if no one else was interested. So basically I do these for $2 a yard. If I have a lot of it, like this one, I'll do 2 yards for $3. So this one I got all of these at an estate sale at this lady's house. She had so many trims. I can't even describe to you. This one is really cool. It's like greens. It is about, I think 2 inches wide, maybe. Maybe an inch. Yeah, 2 inches, about 2 inches wide. So does anybody want this one? So I would do 2 yards of this for $3 because I do have so much of it. All right, no problem. Put that one to the side. Okay. And then I do also have this one. This is a crochet trim. I've used this one a lot for Christmas. It looks like a little bow right there. Does anybody want a yard of this for $2? You bet, nerdy nurse. I'll get that for you. I'm just going to cut them while I'm here so I don't forget you guys. So it'll just take me a little extra second. Um, 1, 2. Okay. All right. Thank you, nerdy nurse. That is for you. Okay. All righty. And then let me see. Oh, I also have this one. This is Christmas again, I know. But this one is so cool. So again, this is like those fabric ribbons, which are a little bit stiffer than regular ribbon. And this one again is about 1.25 inches, I think, wide. So does anybody want 2 yards of this or wait, what did I say? 2 yards or a yard? I said 2 yards for $2. What did I say? I said a yard for $2, right? Okay. So does anybody want a yard of this for $2? It's got like Christmas trees and wreaths and houses. It kind of looks like a quilt pattern, which is cool. All right. I also have this one. I have a lot of this one, so I can do 2 yards of this for $3. And this one again, this is like a gross grain, but it is also a little bit stiffer than it is definitely an older ribbon because you can see on how it was, what it comes on, like the roll it comes on. So, oh, you bet, Debbie. Hold on one sec. Let me add up your stuff for you. Okay. Okay, so 19 was your total for your items, Debbie. And oh, ooh, go ahead and weigh it. Eeh. And it's at 15 ounces. All right, hold on one sec, you guys, while I get this ready for Debbie. Thank you for coming into the show, Debbie. I appreciate that. All right, and it's pinned now at the bottom for you, Debbie, and you're all set. You can go ahead and check out. My next show should be in my profile. I believe it's actually Friday. I'm doing a butterfly retrain. So I'll be on that show on Friday. I'll have some items that I've made on that show. And then my next Destash show, I think, is next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. I try to do them on Saturdays, but the past couple Saturdays I've been super busy and haven't been able to do them. So I typically do them like Saturday mornings, but yeah. I also have this. This is one of the. Thank you. You're very welcome. This is This ribbon is absolutely gorgeous. This is another one of those like older fabric ribbons. You can see based on what it looks like. I have a ton of this, as you can see. So does anybody want 2 yards of this for $3? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love all the colors on this. You bet, nerdy nurse. Let me go ahead and cut that for you. Every time I get these trims that are like fabric trims, I fall in love with them so hard. And I had some for a while and then ran out. And I was again able to find some at that estate sale I went to not too long ago. Older, really older house, and like this lady had she had a huge sewing room, and well, actually the sewing room wasn't huge, but it had a lot of stuff in it. But yeah, and then I did find some on eBay too. I did buy a lot of them on eBay because it was like a good deal, so I did get them there too. So, all right, cool. Thank you, nerdy nurse. Okay, let's see. I also have this strawberry one, which is amazing. Oh, I know. I always whenever I'm looking at estate sales in the area, I really only go to the ones that I know have crafty stuff or they show a ton of ephemera. So it has to be one or the other. This one is really cool. This one doesn't have as much on it. So I will do 1 yard of this for $2 if anybody would like it. It is, sorry, I know it's not focusing. It is strawberries. It's not winter. It's strawberries. So, yes to this or yes to estate sales. Both. Yep. Okay, you got it. Yeah, I did a few D-stash shows and I had really good success with the ribbons. And so I wanted to get some more just in case people wanted them. Okay, wait. Okay, so 19 and okay, 36. Got it. Awesome. All righty. Thank you. All right. Let me see here. Hold on one sec. Ooh. Okay. I also have this one. And I can do two for three of this one as well because I do have 2 rolls of it. I don't have a ton, but I have 2 rolls. This one is like, it looks like it was made to be bias tape maybe because it's folded over here on the edges. But it's still obviously very cool and like that awesome fabric. So anyway, so that one would be $2 for 1 yard. I also have this really beautiful yellow lace that I got. I can actually do this 2 yards for $3 because I have a ton of this one. So if anyone would like 2 yards for 3 of this yellow lace, it is Very pretty. And it is a little stiffer than a regular lace, so it will hold up a little bit more, especially if you're putting it like on the edge of a page or something like that. So I think it's really useful for that. I also have this trim, which this is kind of a dark plum, the color of these other color here with the white. So I can do a yard of this for $2 as well, if anyone's interested. And then let me see here. Oh yeah, I got this one. This one is so cool. This one is really big and thick. But it's this awesome green with on the sides, the trim on the sides. So I can do 2 yards of this for $3 as well, if anyone's interested. I love how this looks on the sides there. Alrighty, just go ahead and put that one away. Let's see. I also have, where did that? Oh, here it is. I also have this teddy bear one. I thought I didn't have as much of this as I do, but I actually have more on here than I thought. There's actually more on this roll than I thought. So does anybody want a yard of this for $2? It's so cute. It is so cute. If you're doing any type of stuff, this would be really cute for a Christmas journal, but I think it would also be really cute, obviously, for any kind of type of kids journal. Or if you're working on like a Paddington Bear journal or something related to toys, like that would be fun. So $2 for a yard of that, if anyone's interested. And then I do also have this one. $2 for a yard of this one. This one is a little bit thinner, or not as wide, I should say. But still really cool. I love this pattern. All right, let me see. And oh, I also have this guy. This is a new one I got. So we can do a yard of this. Actually, I can do 2 yards of this for $3. All right, no problem. Oh, yes, nerdy nurse. Okay. Let me do 2 of this for 3. So yeah. Half one, half 2. Okay. All right, awesome. And that one is 3. I do also have some scrapbooking paper, some 12 by 12 paper. Is anybody interested in 12 by 12? Oh, no, no worries. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Let me see here. I also have this one, and I have 2 of these. So I'm going to sell one of them just as a roll. So there's 6 yards on here. So I'm going to sell this for $5, but it's a whole roll of it, and it's this really pretty deep navy blue with these beautiful flowers on there. It's 1 3/8 width. Does anybody want this whole one for 5? It is old. This is definitely older. Like I said, this lady's house, I mean, my goodness, it was in an old part of Orlando, which I didn't even know existed. Like, it was a really nice place. Let me see if I can get that to go back on there. I probably can't, right? Of course not. Why would I be able to? It's not tape, but it's fabric ribbon. I mean, I guess fabric tape, maybe that's what they would have called it. I call it fabric ribbon because that's what it's made out of, but looks like here we go. So it doesn't have anything sticky on it, but it's like, yeah, it's like ribbon. So normally I do them 1 yard for $2, but since I have 2 of these, I was just going to do this one for $5 because there's 6 yards on here because it's brand new. So, okay. And let me see here. Okay, I also have this one. I could do 2 yards of this for $3. So I do have a lot of this one, a really pretty pink with green. Alrighty. Oh, sorry, you guys. Oh, I'm tired. I also have this one, which is really pretty. Another pink, some really soft flowers on it. I could do a yard of this for $2. I don't have too much. This is like all I have of this, but I thought it was really pretty. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, here's another newer one I got. So this one is like off-white with like a little blue in it. So I can do 2 for $3 on this one because there's so much. So I can do 2 yards of 3 for this. And this one is also fabric, I think. Let's see. Ooh, it's got colors on it on the other side. Oh, that's the back. That's why. I hate it when they roll them backwards. I know why they do it, but it drives me crazy. So it's got some beautiful colors on it. So is anyone interested in 2 yards of this one for $3? It looks cool on this side too. Let me see if I have it. I don't know if there's a date on this, but this is definitely older. I would guess it's from the 70s or 80s, but there's actually a date on there. Made in the US. All right, let's see. We have this one, which is kind of like navy and maroon. And I can do 2 yards of this for $3 as well. Okay. Oh, and I have this big, thick honkin' one as well. And I can do 2 yards of this for $3. This kind of reminds me of like Holly Hobby or something. Um, the thing I like about these wide ones too is you can also cut them in half, so you can actually get like double your money out of it because you don't, if you unless you really need a piece this big, you can actually make like 2 sets of ribbon out of it, which is kind of cool. So this one is a little over 2 inches wide, so I can do 2 yards for $3 on that one. Okay, and let's see what else here. Oh, this is a new one. This one is, I wonder if that's turkeys. Do you guys think that's a turkey? I can't tell. But we can do 2 yards of this for $1. I don't think it is. Let me see if it has a name on it. Hold on. No, it doesn't. It just says woven image bordered ribbon. It is kind of turkey-esque, right? Yeah, like it kind of looks like a little bit like a turkey there, but it's a little fallish, I guess. So, but if anybody wanted that one, I could do 2 yards for $3 of that one as well. I also have this beautiful, really cool ribbon lace in red, and this one, yeah, I could do 2 yards of this for $3 as well. This one is a ribbon lace that's like shiny. I do have some, I think I have one that's velvet, but I'm not 100% sure where it is. But if anyone's interested in that, let me know. I have this blue one. Do 2 yards of this for $3. This one kind of goes along with this yellow one. They're kind of similar, not the same, but similar. Not quite the same flowers, but similar enough you could get away with it. Let me see. And then I do also have this of rickrack. This is like a fuzzy yellow rickrack. Does anybody want this for $2? It's 1.5 yards of it. It's called Lemon Ice. It's really cute. Sure, you go at Nerdy Nurse. So $2 for that one. And then we also I have a few more packaged ones as well. So I was going to share those too. I have this seam binding. So this one is green seam binding. We do this one for $2 as well. This is brand new in package. And then I have this really cool decorated seam binding that has like the flowers on it. It's bias tape. Sorry, not seam binding, bias tape. So does anybody want either one of these for $2? I've never seen bias tape with decoration on it before. I was really surprised. I hadn't seen that, or at least not very often. So, but either of these would be $2. You guys let me know if you want either of those. Put this in our nurse's bag so we don't forget. Okay, let me see if I got anything else. This one is also strawberries, and this one is really cool. So this is a brand new one as well. I can do a yard for $2 on this one because I don't have a much. This is all I have of this. So a yard for $2, and it is strawberries. Strawberries and daisies. And I thought I saw a bee on there, but I don't think I did. I think it's just strawberries and daisies. All right. Oh, and then I also have this one. I'm going to do this one for $2 as well. This is a trim, and it's a package trim, and it's like embroidered package trim. So it's got like a cool embroidery there. All right, no problem. And then I have this one, whatever's left on here for $2. I think it is a yard. It's probably a yard and a little more. So, but does anybody want this one? It's like yellow with a little green in the middle. And then I also have this one, which I can do a yard for $2. This one again is a nice trim with the red at the top there. All right, awesome. Let me go ahead and put these away so they're not in my space. Okay. If anybody would like to see any of those again, if you change your mind, let me know. Oof. Oh, I was going to show these Sharpies again. I have these Sharpies for $2. Does anybody want this set of Sharpies? They're brand new in package. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Okay, so I do have some paper here we can share. I have this really cool vintage pattern scrap pack. So this is from hot off the press, and it comes with 36 papers in here. They are all they're not all double sided. Sorry, they do have some cut aparts in them as well. So it comes with letters and it comes with different colors. Like there's different letter patterns and different colors and patterns in here. Um, this is from the late 90s, I believe. I don't know again if this has a date on it. It was made by Paper Pizzazz. They made a lot of stuff like this. I think they also had a magazine at one time. I'm pretty sure this is brand new and has no sheets missing, so it has the 36 total sheets in it. So does anybody want this one for $5? It's definitely scrapbooking history there. All right, no problem. I also have this set of tartan. This is from Cartabella. If you haven't used Cartabella paper, I highly recommend you do. It's beautiful paper. This is 12 different sheets. It's 2 sheets of each 6 different designs. The designs are here on the front. So you can see the tartan and the plaids and stuff are really cool. So this is brand new and packaged. Does anybody want this one for $5? And those are double-sided. Whoops. Okay. Ooh, okay. And then I have this set of papers. This comes as a kit and it's called Stolen Moments die. And so it comes with die cuts. So it comes with this set of die cuts. And then it comes with this lovely labels like stencil template you can use. And then it comes with this paper. So I think there were, let me see if I can remember. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no. So there's 11 pieces of paper in here. They're kind of open like a book. So they are double sided and they have different patterns on them. This one has the cool postcard thing in the top here that kind of looks like an old postcard, which is fun. And then, but there's like, I think there's one piece of paper missing out of this. And then you, like I said, you get this lovely stencil bit that you can use. I think you can also punch these out if you want. These stencils, and it also has like the mini book plate stencil here. So there's a lot of different stencils that you can pull out of these, which is cool. And then it comes with the die cut sheet as well. So it has all these die cuts on it. And then there's another set on the back here. I think that these are, I don't know if they're sticky or not. I can't quite tell. These are also paper wishes, and this is from 2013. So does anybody want this whole set for $5? You get the 12 pages, the stencil sheet, and then also the 2 pages of the die cuts. And it's 12 by 12 paper. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing a bundle show today. So if you see something you like, once I tell you what the price is, you can go ahead and claim it on the screen. And when you're ready to check out, let me know, and I'll go ahead and check you out. All righty, let me see here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. All righty. All right. And then I have these sheets. So these are some sheets that I put together based on a couple different kits I had them in. And I used some paper from the kits. And so now I just kind of have some sheets left over. So some of them match and some of them kind of don't match, but you know, they're close enough. So this is 12 by 12. This is also Cartabella. Yeah, I believe. So it's double sided. So you get that one. You get this one here with the cut aparts on it. And then also on the back, you get this beautiful green gingham, which I love. You can use this for all kinds of things. I use this for spring a lot because I know it comes on a Valentine's Day kit, but that doesn't bother me. This one is not double-sided, but it's so cool. It's from Die Cut with a View. It's got some really fun like French Regency on it, which I think is fun, but it isn't double-sided. It's nice and thick though. This one also is not double-sided, so it's blank on the back, but it's kind of a cool pattern. This one has a lot of butterflies on it, which is fun. Not double-sided. Then we also have this one, which is cool stripes. Then we have this one, which has the in the corner, also not double-sided. This is another one from the Die Cut with the View. This really cool toile pattern, not double-sided. This is also from Die Cut with a View. Got the Marie Antoinette down there. And then this one is also from Die Cut with a View. It's got a really cool glitter on it and it's textured, but it is also not double-sided. So you get 10 sheets. Those 10 sheets I just showed you for $3. Does anybody want all 10 of those sheets for $3? Okay. Let's see if we got anything else here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then this would be another set. So again, this is from that Die Cut with a View thing with the Marie Antoinette looking character. So that's not double-sided, but it does have the glitter on it and some texture. We got this one here, which has like the 4 quadrants there you can cut apart. Got this one here also with the cool glitter and all that. Here's another one of those. Kind of looks like a ledger page, which is awesome. Here's another one. And then you also get these ones. These are from Echo Park. So you get this really pretty floral. I love this floral. And then this is what it looks like on the back. You get this one, which is also Echo Park, and it looks like this with the cut aparts on the back. Bloom where you're planted, like flower market theme. You get this one as well. I love this rainbows and then ice cream cones on the other side. This is fun for summer. And then you get this one with the cameras and the really cool like blue kind of cottage core on the back there. And then you get this one with like the bunting, and then you get more cut aparts here on the back side. So you get all of those. Does anybody want these for 10? I think this is 9, so I can do these for 2 if anybody wants all 9 of these for 2. Alrighty, no problemo. Let me see. I think that's everything for today, you guys. I think I've gone through just about everything I have in front of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and check Nerdy Nurse out. Unless there's anything anyone would like to see again. But let me go ahead and check Nerdy Nurse out. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. So you're at 17 Nerdy Nurse. Oops. Let me do your shipping really fast. I think it's gonna be under a pound, but let's just make sure. Mm. Yep. I'm gonna do 12 to 15 just to be safe. Righty. I'm gonna pin it down there. Oh, let me show you. Yeah, I can show you a few things from the beginning. I think the only stuff I showed at the beginning, let me see. I had a few Timmy things at the beginning. So I showed like these binder rings for $2. And then I showed these, which you can technically use to bind a book if you want. Justin Jigs, you want these? You bet. We'll do that one for 2. Let me go ahead and start a list for you. Hold on one sec. Jess and Jigs for 2. Okay. and start a bag for you. Both of those. Okay. We'll do both for two. So we two each for those. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Yeah, no worries. Let me see if I've got anything else over here that I showed in the beginning. Oh, I did show these. I don't know if you were here for these or not, but I showed these. These are two sets of like Halloween ephemera or like embellishments. They're like acrylic. So I was gonna do both of these together for $3. If anyone's interested in those. And then I also have these from Nostalgique, which are really cool. They kind of look like those closures. I think you can use them as closures too. So theirs are kind of heavy. I was gonna do these for $3. Justin Jigs, did you want this one? Oh, the other one. Okay, no problem. Just want to make sure I got the right one. All right, so we'll do three for that. Let me move these over to here. Hold on one sec. I also found this from Nostalgique. I'm not 100% sure what it's for. I think it's just to have these like different papers in there, but it's like a little booklet that kind of looks like bookmarks and they're hooked together, but these are all the different papers that are in there. So I think you can use, obviously you can use them however you want. So I think I would do this for $2 as well. It's definitely, got that like kind of vintage vibe to it. The red and white ribbon is, I can do 2 yards of that for $3. Journal Junkie. Did you want this Nostalgique as well, Journal Junkie, for $2? Okay, you got it. No problem. All right. And did you want some of the yarn, ribbon as well? It's actually more like bias tape or binding. It's really cool. It's like a fabric ribbon, which is really nice. So, Journal Junkie, Journal Junkie 21. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let me do that. Let me cut that for you real quick. Okay. So we did half one, half two. Okay. I have a lot of ribbon left. I have a lot. Actually, I'm gonna give you, well, no, I'm not, because there's more in there. I have a lot. Let me go ahead and show it to you. Actually, let me pan over it. That way you can look and see if there's anything that looks interesting to you, because I do have a lot of it. So hold on one sec. Let me just put this in your bag first. Okay, and that was 2 for 3. Okay. All righty. Okay, so this is my box of ribbon at the moment. It's a little out of control because I was I was showing it to everybody, but I do have this one. This is a really thick ribbon. It feels like kind of velvety. It's really nice. So I can do 2 yards of this for $3 as well. I have this really cool green one. I can do 2 yards of that for 3. I have this really cool pink one, which is a little like a gross grain. I can do 2 yards of that for 3. You bet, Justin Jigs. I can do both of those for you. So I'll do this green for you, and I'll also do this other green for you. Okay. You bet. Not a problem. Okay. Do with my pen. I keep moving my pen from one spot to another, which is not wise. Don't know why I do that. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Got it. Okay. All right. And this is for Justin Jake. So I put that in your bag. So that's 3 for you. And then let me do this one as well. All right. So 2. All righty. All right. That's another 3. Okay, cool. All right. Then I also have this green one, which is really pretty. You want this one, General Chunky? You bet. 4 yards of this one. Okay. Two. All right. Awesome. All right. So we'll do 2 for 3. So it'll be $6 total for that. Yeah, I love the lace trim on the edge of this one. It's like one of my favorites. All right. General Chunky. Oh, there we go. All right. 6. Got it. Okay. Okay. So then, like I said, I also have this one, this like pink and white polka dot one. 2 for 3 on that one. I also have this beautiful, really cute teddy bear one. We can do this is actually a yard for $2 on this one. So it would be 1 yard for $2 for that. Then I also have this adorable, really pretty yellow lace. This one is a little stiffer lace than other laces that I've, used before. It's definitely a little older. So I have that one. That one I can do 2 for 3. Great. Yeah, no problem, Nerdy Nurse. Thank you. I'm so glad you were here. And then I also have this one, this really pretty crochet one. The yellow lace, you bet, Justin J, because I can do that one for you. And then I have this really pretty crochet one that looks like it has bows in it at the top, which is so cute. And I can do 2 for 3 on that one as well. Let me go ahead and get the yellow lace cut for Justin Jigs. So we'll do 2 for 3. Okay. Go. Okay, let me move some of those. So I also have this really cute strawberry one. This one I think, I guess I can do 2 for 3 on this one. I don't have a ton left, but also the red and white. So you want the crochet lace, this one? Or were you looking at, okay, I guess you couldn't see that other one. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll do 2 for 3 on this as well. Okay. Yeah, I went to this great estate sale at this old house in Orlando, and this lady had so many trims. And I went one weekend, and then they had so much stuff left over that they had to have another sale. So I went back for that sale, and I got way more because it was finally on sale. Now this one, as it gets to the center, is getting a little discolored. So is it okay for you, Justin Jigs, or do you want me to avoid that? Or do you want to try to work on it with some OxyClean? I can do it for $2, 2 yards for $2 since it is stained. Yeah, okay, no problem. All right, so it's not a full 2 yards, so we'll just do it for $2 because I think it's more like a yard and a half. Because that part, and unfortunately, I think most of it now is going to be stained at the end, so I'm probably going to have to not sell this. Let me see. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just that part. Hold on. Yeah, let me throw another yard in for you. So you'll have 2 yards. It just won't be 2 continuous yards. All right, there we go. Alrighty. All right, awesome. I also have this yellow one. This one I will just give you whatever's left on here for $2. I think it's a little over a yard. Maybe it's more than that, but I can't quite tell. So I'll just do it for that. We also have this really cool one, which is a really cool like plum color. So it's like plum and white, which is really nice. That's a cool one. I can do that one 2 for 3 yards. I also have this red lace, which we can do 2 for 3 yards. And then I have this honker, which I could do 2 for 3 yards on this one. This one is very thick, very wide, I should say. Nice and stiff thread ribbon on that one. I really like that one. I have this package of trim for 2 yards. I can do this one for $2. This is prepackaged trim and it's like embroidered. This is older for sure. Don't know if there's a date on there. There isn't a date, but it was made in the USA. So I'm guessing it probably has to be no later than the 70s, maybe. I also have this one. This is a bias tape. It's like a dark brown color, and this is also $2. It's got cool designs on it. And I have this seam binding, which is a green lace seam binding for $2. The thicker one, you bet. Yep. This one reminds me of like Holly Hoppy. I like this one a lot. So we'll do 2 yards for $3 on this one. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. Whoop. I also have this lace. This is lace with ribbon in it. Yes, it's stiffer. Yes. This one would definitely, that blue will definitely make good journal pockets. It's definitely stiffer. Yeah, it's perfect for that. So I can do a yard of this for $2. I don't have that much of this one left, so have to be a yard for $2. I also have this one, which I just got. I love this one. It feels a little bit more like shiny, but it's still fabric. So I'm not sure. But this one is also stiffer as well. So I can do 2 yards of this for $3 as well. It's a little, well, not as wide as that blue one. So for a pocket, it might be a little tough. Maybe it could be a side pocket, like if you put it on the edge of a page and like touch things into it that way. You could do it that way. Okay, let's see. I also have this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is brand new. And I could do 2 yards of this for $2. This one also feels a little different, but I think it might be, it says it's waterproof. So I'm guessing it was for maybe for outdoor arrangements, like floral arrangements, but it's really pretty. So we could do 2 yards of that for $3. Not as stiff though as the other ones. I do have another big one, I think. You guys can see kind of in there a little bit. If there's any that you see that you want me to show, let me know. I do also have these ones. So we have this thin blue, we have this yellow, and then I have this like blue and like maroon. So each of those would be 2 for $3 if you wanted any of those guys. And then we have this one, which I can also do 2 for $3, although I don't have that much left. The green one that Junkie is talking about is this one. And this I think you could also use that as pockets. Yeah, no problem. All right, so we'll do 2 for $3 on this one as well. Okay. Yeah, I like that one too. I like it when the colors are vibrant, even though it's older, older fabric or older ribbon, you know? Okay. Okay. I also have this roll. I was going to do this whole roll for $5. This is a 6 yards and it's like a navy blue. Does have a little bit of some residue from the tape. There was tape on the end of it, like old tape. So I think you could just like kind of wash that off with a little bit of water, maybe a little bit of like hand soap. I think it would come off fine. But if anybody wants this whole roll for $5, there's 6 yards on there. So let's see. And then I have this one. I could do 2 yards of that for $3. And then I have this big one. This is the other like really big one I have, which you can also, I think would also make good journal pockets. And I can do 2 yards of this for $3 as well. And I also have this. Sure, which green did you want? Did you want this green, uh, Marissa? Yes? Okay, you bet. All right, and then I think we're all done with that one because otherwise I won't have any left for me. So I'm glad you guys like that one. All right, and this is for Marissa. The last one, yeah, the pink one, you bet. I can get that for you, no problem. Do I have 2 more yards of the red and white stripe? Yes, I believe so. Let me double check, but I think I do. All right, and this one is for Marissa. Yeah, I definitely want to be able to use it. I'm thinking about using it for some Christmas stuff. Marissa Moore, got it. Okay. And Marissa, we're doing a bundle show. So when we're done with everything, I'll just give you a bundle price and you can check out. So it's $3 for 2 yards, which is what I gave you. So let me rate you down here on my list and then we'll keep going. 7, 6. Okay. Awesome. All right. And then this last pink one. So I'll do 2 yards of this for $3 for just Jess. Okay. Boop. All righty. In there. All right. Let's see. I think I've shown all the ones I have now. Let's see. There is this one, which is really cute, little like blue flowers. And then I do also have this one. I have a lot of this one. This is also like maroon and navy. It's kind of the opposite of, where'd it go? It's almost the opposite of this, although this one has a little bit more blue in it. But oh, you also want sorry, you wanted more of that red and white. You want more of this red and white, right? Journal Junkie. Did you want 2 more yards of it? Okay, let me see. Hold on. I have two of them because I have one that's like got a little bit left, and then I have one that has a lot on it. So let me see what's left on this one roll. Okay, so there's only like a yard left on this one roll. And then all right, so I'll do all right, so I'll do 3 yards of this for $3 because this one does have a little bit of a stain on it too towards the end of that one roll. It looks like it's some stain from the cardboard it was wrapped around. So I'll just give that one to you, Journal Junkie, for that. So you have that for 3. Yes, the wide pink. I have this wide pink. And then the other wide, let's see. The only other wide one I have is this wide like blue. So I know it's not pink, but it does have pink in it. But this is the wide pink that I have. I also have pink lace, which is very similar to the yellow lace I showed earlier. And we can do 2 for 3 of this one as well. I love that pink. And then I also have this yellow, which is cool. I like this one. And let's see here. I do also have this guy. This is I'm not sure how much is in here. I think it says 5 yards. So we can do this one for $3 if anybody wants 5 yards of that one. No, I hadn't shown the pink lace yet. So you got yellow lace, but not pink lace, Jess. So yep, let me go ahead and do the pink lace for you. Or yeah, pink. So we'll do some of that. Yellow rose ribbon. Hold on one sec. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. The yellow rose ribbon. Is that this one? You're welcome. No problem. Left. This one? Oh no, this one. Yes. Okay, cool. This one, let me see how much of this I have because this is all I have of this. So let me just double check. Hold on. Yeah, it's basically like 2.5 yards. So we can do this one for 3. Did you want this one, Shijo? Okay, you got it. Yeah, that's all. I have the pink version of it as well, but this is all I had of the yellow. So all right. Okay. Am I caught up with requests, you guys? I can't remember. 28993. Okay, $3 for that one. I think somebody asked for the pink lace. Marissa, you wanted some pink lace, right? So we'll do 2 yards for 3 on this one as well. The yellow lace. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do two. We can do 2 yards of the yellow lace for $3. And I will absolutely cut that for you. You're welcome, Marissa. Thank you. Okay. Okay, yellow lace. Here we go. I do have some cream lace. Hold on one sec. I will say that the pink lace is not quite as stiff as this yellow lace, you guys, just so you know. It looks very similar, but it's not quite as stiff as the yellow for sure. So, all right, and this yellow lace is for Jenny. All right, let me go ahead and start your bag as well. Okay. And I want under the yellow lace with blue flowers. Yes, absolutely. Hold on one sec. Jenny, 3. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so are you talking about this one? Under the yellow lace with blue flowers? It's kind of a dark blue. Yeah, okay. Actually, is this blue or green? Hold on, let me look at it real close. I don't want to tell you it's one of the. Oh, you know what? I don't have enough of this left to give you. Jenny, I'll just throw what I have in your bag. It's like it's not even a ton. You could probably make a bow out of it. So I'll just throw what's left in your bag. You're welcome. Okay. All right. So I think, let me see. All right. So I think that was all of them. Let me see if I have it. Oh, hang on. I do have a couple in here that I want to show you guys. Nobody wants the teddy bears. I'm shooketh. This is 1 yard for $2 though, because it is so darn cute and I want it to last. Okay. You bet, Shijo. I will pull some of that for you. I think it's so freaking cute. I can't stand it. Let's see. And I also have one with kitty cats that I just got. So let me show you that one too. This I only have 2 yards of. So it would be $3 to the person that first claims it, unless that person wants to split it. So this is one with the kitty cats. It's definitely like 70s tastic, red with the orange and the flowers on it. But there is only 2 yards on here. So FYI. I know I was showing it earlier and then I didn't show it again. So that's all right. That's my fault, Shijo. I wasn't accusing you of anything. All right. Oh wait, okay, yeah. Do you want 1 yard of this for 2, or did you want 2 yards for 4? 1 yard, got it. Okay, no problem. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Shijo. Yeah, this is yours. Okay, awesome. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull out some what was I going to say? Like off-white ones. So I do have some off-white as well. Let me just put some of these back in here so that they're out of my way, you guys, and let me reorganize a little bit, and then I will go ahead and pull out more. Okay. Ooh, yeah. It doesn't hardly has anything left in it, so I'll probably end up using it. Okay. Oh yeah, this goes in here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Anybody else for this one either? This one was also 2 for 3. It's got some beautiful greens in it. And then also the pink rose one. This one would be 1 yard for $2. Pink lace, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let me pull that for you. Figure out where I put it. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. Okay, so that was 3 for Shijo. Okay, awesome. And yes, on the green. Okay, so we'll do 2 for 3 of this one as well. This one I think would, I think this one could also make a good pocket, although you probably have to do like 2 pieces of it together. Or I think it would make a good side pocket, like if you put it on the side of a page and like put things into it, like from the side instead of from the bottom, or top. I think it could work for that too. So yeah, okay, and Shijo, this is for you as well. I like the thicker ribbons because you can like wind them up easier. They're like easier to fold. Lace with the ribbon thin. Yeah, this one, or did you want this one doesn't have ribbon in it. This one just has it's like red. I honestly don't know if that's red thread or if they dyed it red up there. I honestly can't tell. But we can do a yard of this for $2 if you want some, Marissa. Tiny cream with green. Mm, yeah, I like it too. It's really nice. I think it's a nice one for obviously for the holidays, but yeah. All right. So we'll do a yard of that for 2 on that one, Marissa. I'll put that in your bag. Um Tiny cream with green. I think which one that might be. Oh, is it this one? Or this one? This is actually this is like a taupe color. Both. Okay. You got it. All right. So Marissa, that was 2 for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And then, okay. So this one, I don't have a ton of this left. So I'll just give you whatever I have left of this. This one is very stiff. Shijo, this one with the taupe ribbon. So we'll just call it 2 yards because I'm assuming that's what, or one yard. I'm assuming that's what it is. It maybe is a little more than that. So we'll do $2 for that one. And then the and then this guy, I'm also just going to do as a flat rate of $2 because there's not a lot left. Which one? I don't have any more of the taupe and white lace. Maybe it's in another bin, but I don't have any right in front of me. Okay, I have more cream ribbons though and lace, which I'm going to show you in just a second. We're just finishing on this box. So Shido, do you want this for $2? Okay, cool. I think there's a couple, there might be more than a yard on there, but I don't think there's that much more than a yard on there. So hold on one sec. Where did that go? Oh, right, there might be over there. Okay. All right, she Joe. Okay. And that was another. Okay, yeah, I think that was right. Okay, let me show you guys some cream laces as well. Hold on one sec. Okay, so I do have this. Okay, hold on. I do have this one. This is a vintage trim. Looks like it might be a bird, but it is cream and orange colors. Let me see how much is here because there's not a lot. So there's about 1.5 of this. So we'll do it for 2. So does anybody want this for $2? It's got like I'm not even sure what that is. Like if it's supposed to be a bird. The red and white is $2 for 1 yard. Charmy. Okay, this one I might have 2 of. Hold on. No problem. Absolutely. Okay, this one I have 4 yards of, so I can do two. Two people can get this, and this one is also this is an off-white lace, but I only have 4 yards, so I can only do two people for this. So it'd be 2 yards for $3, or 4 people can get it, and it can be 1 yard for $2. Anybody want that one? Okay. See what else we got here. Yes, Shijo. Okay, awesome. All right, so we'll do 2 yards for $3. Oh wait, maybe that's. Oh wait, hold on. Might have to do 1 yard for $2. I think I miscounted. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, 1 yard for $2. Sorry, it's only like a little over 2 yards, not 4 yards. Okay. All right. So there's two. Okay, two for that. Oop. Okay. All righty. I also have a brand new. I just pulled it out. Where did it go? Oh, Rick Rack for $2. That's okay. This one's basically it's white. It's not really cream, but that is a brand new pack of Rick Rack. If anybody wants that for $2. And I have one of lace for $2 as well. All right, hold on. Let me pull out some more. Lace. Yes, you want the lace one? You bet. Put that one in your bag, Shijo. That's $2 for that one. Okay. So what do we got in here? Oh, we got lots of stuff. Okay. So I have this white Pico ribbon. This is white, not cream. I realize that. So I can do a yard of this for $2. Rick Rack for Marissa, you bet. Okay. You bet, no problem. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna let my dog outside. Hang on one sec. You wanna go outside? Yeah, can you go outside without me? Yeah? Okay, go outside. Go outside. Go do your potty. Go potty. Okay? My parents are normally here during the winter, and so they just left. So he's a little bit like, what's going on now that there's only two people, like us in the house? It's just him and I. He's a little like, I don't know what you're doing. So he's a little uncertain about going outside without me. Okay, so this is the white one with the Pico ribbon on there, or the Pico ribbon. I think that's what they call it. So we have that, a yard of that for $2. Let's see. I also have this really pretty eyelet. Yeah, exactly. He's like, why are there only you here? And like, you're not that fun. I also have this really pretty eyelet lace. I can do a yard of this for $2. And then I have this one. Okay, sure, Justin Jakes. Did you want the eyelet one? Okay, you bet. All right, so we'll do a yard of that for $2. Hold on one sec. These ones are ones that I got as remnants, so I don't have as much of them, which is why I'm not doing 2 for $3, just because they'll run out a lot faster. So that's the only reason. If I had more of it, I would definitely do the 2 for $3, but I just don't. Okay. All right, and then I have this one, which looks like it has. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's part of the lace or like it's not another ribbon that's like threaded through there. But this one is really pretty. So I have this one too, and I could do this one at a yard for $2 as well. It's pretty much just white. Sorry, I know it's not focusing. I don't know why. But yeah, I have that one too. Let me just write down that one so I don't forget. Okay. All right, let me see if I have any other off-white ones. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, here's one. Let's see. This one's pretty thick. It is pretty. It's kind of cool. This is another eyelet, and this one is off-white eyelet. So does anybody want a yard of this for $2? It is an off-white for sure. here it is next to a white, so you can see that it's definitely an off-white color. Okay, you bet. Let me go ahead and cut that for you. Just yard for 2. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Okay, let me double check. Okay, and then I do also have some more of the lace with the ribbons in them in a few different colors. So I have this yellow one. So this is a lace with the yellow ribbon in it. Can I do that wide piece I had? Yeah, was it the wide piece? Was it this one? This, oops, sorry. This pretty one? Yes. Okay. Yep. I can do 2. I can do a yard of that for 2. Here is a yellow. So this is a ribbon that's been basically, it's kind of been threaded through here. Sorry, through the lace. I can do 2 yards of this for $3 because I have quite a bit of it. And then I also have it. I also have this one. Okay, Jess, I'll get you the yellow one. I have this one as well. This one I can only do a yard for $2. And then I have this one, which is again, it's like threaded through there. It's like a peach color, peachy orange color. And I could do a yard of that for $2 as well. All right, let me go ahead and get this one for Shijo. I do have more than just trim, Journal Junkie. I did show some other items earlier. I'm gonna have to unfortunately get off soon though, because I have to go back to my other job. I will be doing more shows. I believe I have them already marked in my on my profile. So please bookmark and follow me, and I will definitely, that way you'll know when I'm on. All right, so this is Joe. That's $2. Okay. Shijo, there we go. Okay, and then the yellow for, and this is 2 for 3. 4. Yes, absolutely. Oop. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think this will probably actually be our final item because I do need to run. So let me go ahead and put this in Justin's bag. Put that over there. Okay. And that was 3. Okay, cool. Okay, so Nerdy Nurse did check out. You bet, guys. Hold on one second. I'll get that for you. Okay. Jenny, you're just gonna be $3 and then it's like 1 to 3 because you only got the couple pieces of trim. So let me do yours real fast. Jenny, oops. 5309 3 1 to 3. Save listing. Okay, so Jenny, you're pinned at the bottom and you're all set to go. Jess, okay, so 2, 4, 10, 19, 22, 25, 28, 30. Okay, Jess, you are 33. And you bought something else and you bought some other things. So I'm gonna do you 8 to 11 because actually the stickers are only 1 ounce. So I'm gonna do 12 to 15 and that should be okay. And, all right, awesome. Jess, you are pinned at the bottom. You're ready to go as well. Okay. And then Journal Junkie, you are 14. Yeah, I hope you guys will come back. I'm doing a raid train on Friday. That's all things that flutter. So it's focusing a lot on butterflies, but we'll also have like birds and dragonflies. So I'm going to be making a junk journal, a couple junk journals for that, and I'll have some other items that are that theme as well. So I hope you guys will come and hang out with us. It's going to be a fun train. All right, and you are pinned, Journal Junkie. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know. Definitely bookmark that show. Definitely bookmark any of those shows. Just if you search for like, I think it's all things that flutter, or if you search for like flutter, you should see other shows with the same thumbnail. So definitely, find other folks who are also selling that day and join any part of the train. I'm on a little bit later in the afternoon, so I wouldn't want you to miss out on anything earlier in the day. All right. Marissa, you are at 10. Let's do that. And we're gonna do 4 to 7. I think you're at 4 to 7, Marissa. So that's what we'll do. And I pinned you. And then Shijo, we're at 10, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. And you are, I'm gonna do 8 to 11 for you. I don't think it's that heavy. All right. And you're pinned as well, Shijo. You're all set. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all being here today. Let's go see if we can rate somebody. I'm sure there's someone online that we would like to see who's also selling fun things for junk journals. Let's see here. Oh, Draz is back. I haven't seen those guys on in a while. I'm so glad they're on. Let's go see Draz. They have amazing fabric and quilting and all kinds of stuff, but also junk journal stuff. They're amazing. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Have a great day.